So in honor of one of the best leaders in the entire league finally being named captain of his team, now I'm obviously talking about Ratko Gudas, we are going to be going ahead and making every single team's captain a 99 overall here in NHL 25, and we are going to go ahead and simulate to see who benefits the most from a 99 overall captain and which captain will lead their team to a Stanley Cup. And honestly, the more I see these Ducks jerseys, the more I actually like them. They are pretty clean, although I would have went with the black pants instead of orange. The newest captain, I believe, actually not the newest, but the second newest, we got Ratko Gudas at a 99 overall. He's definitely going to help out the Anaheim Ducks, 34 years old. Moving on to Boston, obviously it's Marchand. And we go to the Buffalo Sabres. Rasmus Dahlin, only a few days ago, he got named captain. And in my opinion, honestly, it's the right choice. Who else would it be? Tage Thompson? No. Talk? Probably not. They got A's, Bowen Byram. Why is he on the squad? Actually, yeah, he is on the squad. I forgot about that trade from Colorado. Calgary, we got Mikael Backlund at a 99. That's crazy. Jordan Staal's a 99. Nick Foligno for Chicago. We got Landy for the Colorado Avs. Bruce Jenner for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Jamie Benn for Dallas, Dylan Larkin for Detroit, Edmonton, obviously Connor McDavid. The Oilers are probably not going to be much better considering he was already a 97 overall. Moving him up 2 overalls is not going to drastically change the team, but hopefully they can win a few cups. We got Barkov for the Panthers, Kopitar for the Kings. We got Spurgeon for the Minnesota Wild. Probably not one of the better captains in the league. Montreal has Nick Suzuki. Nashville has Roman Josi. New Jersey, Nico Hischier. The Rangers probably have the best captain in the league with Jacob Trouba. He's going to be a 99. We got Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Philly, Sean Couturier. Pittsburgh obviously has Crosby. San Jose, Logan Couture. Seattle does not have a captain, so they will not be getting anybody up to a 99. Braden Shen for the St. Louis Blues. Victor Hedman, who was newly named the captain of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Shout out Stammer. We got, unfortunately, Tommy Ake Matthews for Toronto. Utah does not have a captain either. Quinn Hughes for the Vancouver Canucks. Mark Stone for Vegas. Ovi for the Washington Capitals. And then finally, Adam Lowry for the Winnipeg Jets. Also, if you guys are new here, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for NHL 25 content. Make sure you turn on notifications so you get notified every single time I go live or post a video. Now, at the end of the first season, we got the Winnipeg Jets being the best team. They won 52 games. The Boston Bruins, they had a good season. Dallas was up there at 49. We got my Oilers up here. Vancouver, the Islanders had 48 wins. Toronto, I mean, they're going to be a good regular season team regardless. At the bottom, we have the Montreal Canadiens, who honestly looked like straight ass in that game last night against the Toronto Maple Leafs. They had their A squad playing the B squad of Toronto, and their power play was horrendous, bro. 26 wins. The Capitals had 33. Columbus had 31. Chicago, not very good. Ottawa, no way. The Sens got a 99 Tkachuk and still cannot make the playoffs. Jamie Benn is going to go on a tear. 76 goals, having the most in the league and the most points at 131. What on earth am I witnessing right now? We have a 35-year-old Ben dominating. Anders Lee had 119. Barkov, 116. Okay, I love this. Last year, these players would not put up these numbers if you bumped them up to a 99. Kopitar had an amazing season. We got Nathan McKinnon, who isn't even a 99, still putting up insane numbers. Marshy, Landy, Matthews did his thing on the goal side. 76 goals for Ben is crazy. I never thought I'd see the day. Matthews had 74, Lee 67, Tkachuk had 61, Crosby at 37 at 57 goals. Kopitar, McDavid were up there for defensemen here. There's not too many that are captains. Victor Hedman, 25 goals and 100 points. Quinn Hughes at 89, Dahlin 76, Josi 73. So the D-man honestly didn't really sim that good, in my opinion. Connor Hellebuck will have the most wins by any goalie with 40. Tristan Jarry at 39, Igor 38. And on the shutout side, we got Hellebuck leading with 8 on the season. Now for the playoffs, here is our year number 1 playoff bracket. We got Oilers and Kings in round number 1. We already know the result for that one, but we are going to hop into some games. If we get a game 7, I would like to see who goes on and wins those. and hopefully my Oilers can in fact get their revenge. The only game 7 of the first round is between the Rangers and Boston, and heading into the third, the Rangers have a 1-goal lead, 2-1. Hopefully it stays pretty close. We can hop in and react and see what the computer AIs can do. Oh, Chris Kreider scores on Jeremy Swayman. Shout out an NHL contract, because he does not have one at the moment. Well, here we are in the third period. Boston is down short on the bench. Sure, I don't really care, but oh no, not again. We are going to see if the New York Rangers can hold on to a 2-goal lead, as they are leading 3-1 here in Boston. Can the Bruins win, come back, and maybe force overtime, or will the New York Rangers advance to the second round of the postseason? 51 seconds remaining here in the third period. The Bruins trying to mount a comeback where they're going to blast each other in the nuts with a slap shot. I don't know what was going on there. Elias Lindholm got almost knocked out. Trouba up to Lafreniere, over to Artemi Panarin. Cuts into the middle. Breadman shooting. 35 seconds to go. The computers are going to have to start cooking, man, if they want to come back in this game. It's not a 1-goal game. Pasternak looking, feeding in the middle. Rebound is there. Igor makes the save. It's going to be tough to beat Igor Shesterkin, the best goalie in all of hockey right now. Breadman, empty net. No, I got to pull the goalie. Once Boston gets possession here, I will pull the goalie for them. I'm not going to make that mistake. Oh, Breadman. Turnover. Over to Adam Fox. The Bruins are not cooking. Here we go. Empty net with 10 seconds remaining. Brad Marchand, a 99 Marshy, wrist a shot on net, and Igor will cover that up. And this game is over. The New York Rangers will defeat the Boston Bruins in Game 7. Where were all the Bruins players? They disappeared. They did not want to see the embarrassment on home ice to lose in front of your fans. Oh, they came back. Never mind. My bad. You gotta be joking right now. What just happened? I did see that glitch before. I'm not gonna lie. We now move on to the second round of the playoffs. We got 4 more series left. Hopefully, we can get multiple close series and not just complete blowouts. I mean, some finished in 6, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We got a Game 7 here in the second round. Only one Game 7, so the Kings are down by 2 against the Vancouver Canucks in Vancouver. Down by 3 as Quinn Hughes pretty much locks this game up for the Canucks, as the LA Kings are going to go out sad yet again. They got dominated by Vancouver in a Game 7. There are now only 4 teams remaining in the playoffs: Dallas, Vancouver, Tampa Bay, and New York. The final 4. Who is advancing to the Stanley Cup Finals? Moving on to the finals, we got Vancouver and Tampa Bay. The Lightning trying to win their 3rd in like 4 seasons, and Vancouver, for the first time in franchise history, has an opportunity to take home Lord Stanley. Here we are in a Game 6. Vancouver down 3-2 in the series, down 1-0 in the game. They gotta force a Game 7. Oh, Braden Point on Arthur Sheloffs. Why is Thatcher Demko not playing? The injuries are off. Pullman on Vasilevsky. Oh no, Kucherov. 3-1 lead for the Lightning here in the third, trying to lock up their 3rd in 4 years. Tampa Bay solidifying themselves as a complete dynasty in the modern era. All right, here we go. 3:20 remaining in the third. Vancouver did get a sim goal as I tried hopping in, so we have ourselves a game here. The Lightning trying to win the cup, and Vancouver trying to force a Game 7. Hoglander on the breakaway, all alone, coming in, and Vasilevsky will shut the door. The Lightning give up a breakaway. Ain't no way. I've seen this team play in more high-pressure games than anybody. They're not giving up a breakaway with like a minute left to go in the third period while they're up by 1. That's crazy. Hoglander again, trying to create some offense for the Vancouver Canucks. Beyond the net to Joshua. They got their 4th line out on the ice. Hughes to Hronek. Blasted. Doesn't get it through. And Vasi will cover that puck up. The Stanley Cup awaiting its presentation, possibly to the Tampa Bay Lightning. The game's not over yet. 45 remaining here in the third period. Shots are 35-28 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Clearly have played the better game and the better series up to this point. That was a horrible pass by Eric Chernak. I don't know what he was doing. Oh no, Hedman just got laid out by JT Miller. Brock Besser and Vasilevsky says no. Full pressure for the Vancouver Canucks here. 31 seconds to go. I mean, they can get back in this game. I've seen the computers come back from, oh, there it is, Sprong, over to JT Miller, shooting, rebound, what a save by Vasi. No energy at all, it does not matter. Sprong turns it over. Hronek to Quinn Hughes, blasted, great block shot, 16 seconds to go. Brock Besser, oh, that might have been it. That might have been their opportunity to tie the game up. Jake Gensel on an empty net, and they will put it home. The newest acquisition for Tampa Bay in Jake Gensel the Steven Stamkos replacement will score the empty netter in the Stanley Cup Finals to pretty much sink another Stanley Cup to the Tampa Bay Lightning. And the Tampa Bay Lightning, for the third time in the Victor Hedman era, I can't even say, and where are the players at? Oh my God, EA, what is going on, dude? The players are invisible every single time I come through here. We got no players in the Stanley Cup presentation. I guess they just left the ice. All right, good. We're back. I got a little bit worried there, thinking that nothing was going to pop up and we were just going to see blank presentations. Kucherov is the Conn Smythe winner, 18 goals, 41 points. The Russian machine never breaks. God damn, Nikita Kucherov had a postseason for the ages, and there it is. Lord Stanley awaiting to be presented to Tampa Bay. And I mean, goddamn, the state of Florida is dominating hockey right now. I don't know what to say. Florida is a hockey state. Actually, it's really not, but they just have really, really good hockey teams. And there's Victor Hedman, for the first time as a captain, will be able to raise the Stanley Cup, as Tampa Bay has gone all the way in season number 1. Nikita Kucherov, I mean, 18 goals and 41 points is outstanding. We got Quinn Hughes putting up 32. Jamie Benn had 17 goals himself. Braden Point had 30 points. Hedman had a good postseason run. 13 goals has to be one of the most by a defenseman in a single playoff run, no? Jamie Benn will take home all the awards and claim as the best player in the entire NHL. Quinn Hughes is the Norris. We got the Conn Smythe, the Kucherov, Hellebuck, the Vezina, and the Selke will go to Alexander Barkov. I swear, if the Tampa Bay Lightning just dominate this sim and become the best team in an NHL video game for like the second year in a row. It was Colorado 23, Tampa for 24, and now for 25, is it again the Lightning? I'm guessing Jamie Benn carried the Dallas Stars here in year number 2, 56 wins. We got the Red Wings with 53. Colorado had a good season. Winnipeg, Edmonton, Florida, and Boston. And at the bottom, we have the San Jose Sharks, who do have a promising future, with, of course, Will Eklund. Macklin Celebrini is there. I believe there's another guy I'm forgetting. St. Louis, they're stuck in the mud. Montreal's a young team, and Chicago has Bedard, who might be dating Brecky Hill. What is going on there? Shout out Dylan Larkin, leading the NHL in scoring, 133 points. McKinnon had 132. Landy 131. Ben had a great season again. Crosby was up there. Adam Lowry, by far a career high, 39 goals, 121 points. Damn near over 100 points more than his career high. That is insane. Jamie Benn and Austin Matthews will tie for the most goals, each at 71 apiece. Crosby had 70, Dylan Larkin 67, Ovi had 61, Kachuk was up there, Barkov had a good season. Defenseman, I should say, Victor Hedman 94 points, Hughes had 90, and there is Jacob Trouba, 27 goals and a point per game player. Now on the goalies, we got Bobrovsky with the most wins at 42, and the most shutouts will go to Ville Husso, tied with a bunch of other goaltenders. Here is our year number 2 Stanley Cup playoff bracket. Let's see who advances to the Stanley Cup Finals. The Vancouver Canucks have made the finals yet again, and again, they're facing a Florida team. Tampa Bay last season, and now the Panthers this year. So can Vancouver get the revenge, or will the state of Florida just continue to dominate the sport of hockey? Vancouver, for the first time in franchise history, has a possibility of raising the Stanley Cup here. 3-2, 3-3. Barkov will tie the game up on Thatcher Demko. They're leading 3-2 in the series. Barkov again taking over Nozick. Oh my God, the Vancouver Canucks, in typical Canucks fashion, are choking right now. I cannot believe my eyes. Actually, I can, but I just did not expect it to be in NHL 25. Vancouver, again, have put themselves in an opportunity to close it out, but again, they're just choking. It's a 1-goal game. Vancouver on the power play, they cannot capitalize. This is a long-ass 5-on-4. Was it a 5-minute penalty? Dear Lord. A 3-2 lead for the Canucks here in Game 7. Sam Reinhart ties it up. Jabrusk takes the lead. We gotta hop in. Hold up a minute. All right, we got ourselves a gong show of a game here in the final minutes. It was a 3-2 lead for Vancouver, 3-3, and then Jake DeBrusk gave Vancouver the lead here in Game 7, trying for the first time in franchise history to lift that Stanley Cup. Hoglander, 1:10 remaining. What is he going to do? Can he cook some offense? Hoglander tries to get a shot on net, but he took a stroke. Florida possibly is going to have to pull their goaltender. I could do it right now. Pull the goalie. Oh, no. Home goalie return, please. I don't want to ruin it for them. Hoglander, okay. Thank God Bobrovsky is back in the net. I will pull the goalie, though, as soon as they do get possession in the offensive zone. But they're getting pressed right now. Full pressure already I swear, full pressure is extremely easy in this game. Shot on net by Pettersson, and Bobrovsky will make the save. Time is running out for Florida. They need to get out of their own end. What is going on? Garland tries to walk out. He can't. Pettersson shooting. Bobrovsky will cover that puck up. 16 seconds remaining. Vancouver closing in on history here. They win the draw as well. They have hemmed the Florida Panthers in their own zone for a majority of this final minute. Quinn Hughes rips it home. Captain Quinn Hughes, who is a 99 overall, will put the puck in the back of the net. Give Vancouver a 2-goal lead. His 13th of the playoff run. And the Canucks pretty much have sealed the deal here in Game 7. And the Vancouver Canucks, for the first time in franchise history, will win the Stanley Cup as they came back and beat the Florida Panthers here in Game 7. It was almost over. They almost blew it too, but luckily for all these Vancouver fans, you guys finally have something to cheer about. I know 2011 is still sticking in your head. No riots in Vancouver, at least not for this season, as the state of hockey is no longer in Florida. Captain Quinn Hughes will take home the Conn Smythe, 13 goals and 37 points. I'm loving all this offense here in 25. They seem to simulate a lot better, and hopefully that trend will continue, considering the scoring is a lot higher now, even compared to a few years ago, as the Florida Panthers will lose this one in Florida. Riots in Miami. Ain't nobody care about hockey in Florida. What are you talking about, brother? The 99 overall captain in Quinn Hughes for the first time in his career, and he'll become the first Hughes brother to win Lord Stanley, as Vancouver has taken it home here in year number 2. Quinn Hughes was, in fact, the best player in the playoffs. He had 37 points as the D-man. Barkov had 16 goals. Tkachuk, 29 points. Reinhart was good. Even Jamie Benn in the limited 18 games that he played at 25 points. Dylan Larkin will take home the Ted Lindsay, Art Ross and Hart Trophy. Jamie Benn, the Maurice Richard, the Norris will go to Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes also the Conn Smythe. Jake Ottinger, the Vezina, and the Selke will go to Nico Hischier of the New Jersey Devils. Now, at the end of the final season, we got the Predators going on and winning 53 games, winning the President's Trophy. They have Stammer, Marchand, and Shea. We know the deal. They're a brand new team, pretty much, and they have a lot of expectations on them. Dallas had a good season. The Rangers are up there. Ottawa finally makes the playoffs with Linus Ullmark as their starting goalie. And at the bottom, the captainless Utah Hockey Club, only 29 wins on the season. Holy hell, a 39-year-old Alexander Ovechkin will put up 92 goals and 137 points. Ovi is back, baby. He literally crushed Gretzky's record here in literally one season. That is insane. 945 goals. He beat, I believe he beat Gretzky's record. Actually, no, he might have tied it. I think it's 92. I don't even remember. Regardless, Ovi had a season for the ages. Maybe the best ever in NHL history. Anders Lee did his thing. McKinnon was up there. Crosby, Benn, and Reinhart. If we take a look at the goals here, obviously Ovi blew them out of the water. Crosby had 77. Anders Lee, 74. Matthews had a tummy ache. Sean Couturier, 58. And for the goalies, UC Saros had the most wins at 42, and the most shutouts will go to Jake Ottinger, who had 6 on the year. This is our final playoff bracket of the video, so let's see who goes on and ends up making the Stanley Cup Finals. Finally, we have a fresh new Stanley Cup Finals matchup between the Colorado Avalanche and the Washington Capitals. Ovi wants one final cup before he retires from the NHL. The Caps have a little bit of a hole to crawl out of here. They are leading 3-2 in the series, but down 2-0 in the game. If they want to raise the Stanley Cup here in Colorado, 3-0, Ross Colton will snipe it on Logan Thompson. Tom Wilson gets one, so the game is not over yet, but it's not looking too great for the Capitals. It looks like for a second year in a row, we will be heading to a Game 7. Well, here we are in Game 7, and after 2 periods, we got a 3-1 lead for the Washington Capitals. 3 goals in the first. Can they hold on to this lead? Ovi, there it is on Ann Noonan. Will give the Capitals a 3-goal lead in the third period. He wants that goddamn cup, baby. He wants his second of his career, and the final one probably, most likely. 1 minute remaining here in the third period. The Caps have a 2-goal lead, 4-2. The Avs are starting the press. They want to come back in this game, obviously. Logan Thompson makes the easy save. 51.5 seconds to go. Nathan McKinnon will win the draw. Back to Taves, over to Landy. Shoots it on net, and another easy save for Thompson. Here in the Capitals end, the Caps trying to get it out. They are going to get it. Strome. Horrible turnover. And why are you taking a slap shot, bro? Walk to the net. What on earth? McKinnon gets bodied by John Carlson in the corner. Dear Lord. Carlson will skate that puck out in the back of the net. Oh, he hit the post. No way. The Colorado Avalanche trying to get any offense. Why are all the computers here in 25 addicted to taking slap shots? Sonny Milano up to Fairvey. Over to Colton. Makar turnover. Drew in. Middle stat to Nichushkin. 5 seconds remaining. Again, another slap shot. It does not matter, as Alexander Ovechkin and the Washington Capitals will go on and win the Stanley Cup. The final one of Ovi's career and the final one of this video as they defeat the Colorado Avalanche in a Game 7 scenario. And I mean, when Ovi won the Cup in 2018, that was one of my favorite Cup runs literally ever of watching the sport of hockey, and I probably would be happy yet again. And there it is. Ovi will take home the Conn Smythe Trophy. Gray beard, hairs and all. Great hairs in general. 19 goals in the playoff run. He was dynamic. 92 in the regular season. Age is literally just a number. And yet again, third year in a row, Stanley Cup presentation, this time to the Washington Capitals. We did have 3 different winners, so a lot of parity going on in the NHL right now. Usually one team does dominate my simulations, but here comes Ovi to raise the Stanley Cup. And the best part about this is we get a round number 2 of the Summer of Ovi. Of course, Ovi did his thing in the postseason. 19 goals, 32 points. McKinnon had 31. Breadman surprisingly had 22. Strome 21. And Landeskog 11 goals and 20 points in the playoffs. Alexander Ovechkin will win all the individual awards. Roman Josi the Norris. Ovi also the Conn Smythe. Shesterkin the Vezina. And the Selke will go to Anze Kopitar from the LA Kings. Well, that will do it for making every single team's captain a 99 overall here in NHL 25. The game just dropped. We have finally a plethora of video ideas to do, and overall the parity was high. 3 different Stanley Cup winners here in the simulation, and it was good to see Ovi raise the cup yet again. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave some support on it. I would like to say thank you all for watching, and until next time, don't be silly. Wrap your willy.